warning, the following content is unscripted and definitely will offend your precious feelings. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and it is a new week, and that means it's time for 0 Hour. Good morning, my friend Zeropium. Look at that, Austin 316. Open up a can of whoop ass right here, motherfuckers. How are you doing?
What? I said what? Yeah, we are rocking the Stone Cold Steve Austin this morning in celebration of him lacing up those boots one more time over WrestleMania weekend, opening up that can of whoop ass like only he can. So little shout out to Steve, and good morning, Loki. Good morning to all of you lovely ladies and gentlemen in chat. We are going to stomp some mud holes this morning and walk them some bitches dry. Give me a hell yeah.
I wish I had the button. Is it there? Hell yeah. Yeah. All right. I got to get a soundboard. Apparently, I have to get a soundboard.
Oh, we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
Jesus Christ. So did he wrestle over the weekend?
Well, it was, I guess technically
Wrestling.
it was an official match, but over the past few weeks, Kevin Owens has been calling him out, making fun of the great state of Texas. So he showed up to WrestleMania, sat down, chatted, and swapped some shit with Kevin Owens for a few minutes, and then they just got up and started throwing the haymakers, and away they went. Yeah, he was dropping the suplexes, the middle fingers, the mud holes, drinking beer. What? Another beer? What? Yeah, a couple stunners, and yeah, it was good. He was just whipping it like there was no tomorrow. Like 20 years didn't amount to shit on this guy. He looked great.
All right. Hell yeah. Well, good for Austin. I did not watch it. I was out all weekend. I was island hopping all weekend, partying at the rum shack, doing it the island way, man. Come to the rum shack, get your drinks, man. Drink on, man. So
yeah, man.
The Jamaica mod. No,
Jamaica
I was
mod.
not in Jamaica. I went down to Galveston Island and I hung out and the rum shack and got a little tipsy and yeah, just great time. Absolutely great time.
Nothing wrong with that, man. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Oh hell yeah. Beautiful
Hell
view.
yeah.
It was nice and cool.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Good food. Good food, food and good drinks. You can't beat that.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the ideal weekend right there.
Oh, hell yeah. So now that the pleasantries are over, good morning to Big Raj. Good morning to the Mad Doctor of Disaster and Destruction, a Dag Outlaw. Mark the Infinitely Tired is here. The Bash Brother of the South. The Lady, Arwen Avalon, is here. Sausages and bacon.
Sausages and bacon. Oh, baby. She knows what we like.
That's right. Project Storytime, the Bash Brother of the East, and a member of the Wrenches of Ragnarok. Good morning, Project Storytime. Magitech Mags. Good morning, Mags. Gun Bunny. How are you doing, Gun Bunny? Psychodorf 9. Psychodorf 9 starts the day off with a $10 super chat. Thank you so very much, my brother. And he says, so after the third electric fault, Shockwave was ready to give Team Mountaineer a biking send-off. Instead, scrapped the engine and drive system for more than he paid for it, and there was much rejoicing. Woo. Thank you so very much for that super chat, Psychodorf 9. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one, brother, is just for you and Shockwave. We'll burn it down for you. Skull! Snortapubus Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube, is here. Good morning, Snort 6. We're going to have 6 on Wednesday. We're going to have 6 on, and we're going to talk about what it's like to wrench on Wednesday. We're going to have a little YouTube talk about wrenching and on all the goodness that comes from that. Good morning, 6. It's going to be so nice to get to have you on. Comic Relief Crusaders here. Good morning. War Monkey. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. I hope you guys are having a great one. Keely Chow, Roll Tide. Keely, Roll Tide. Dean Krantz. Good morning. Pat S. My brother, how are you doing, Pat? Pat out there fighting for everybody, trying to make YouTube a better place. Southern Viking. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a great morning, and we're going to get into it. So Disney has been doing some shady ass tomfoolery shit. And I know, what a surprising. You don't say, right?
Oh, what a shock.
They have been editing videos that you can watch on Disney Plus. So they've been editing episodes of The Falcon and Winter Soldier, which I do not give a shit about The Falcon and Winter Soldier. But they have changed the endings to episodes of The Punisher and Luke Cage that were dedicated to Stan Lee and Reg E. Cathey.
So did they do something to piss Disney off, or what the hell's going on?
They have not said. They've just edited out the In Loving Memory. They edited out In Loving Memory of Stan Lee. It's just a black background now until the credits roll. And they edited out In Memory of Reggie Cathy, Forward Always, and this picture of him that's at the end of season 2, episode 13, They Reminisce Over You. And that was made in 2016 with no explanation, no update, no warning, no nothing that these things have been changed. And this is exactly what we've been fucking talking about for the last couple of years. Keep your physical entertainment if you can even get it, because guess what? There are no physical copies of this. All you have is the digital copy. That's it. So unless you've downloaded these prior if you can find a way to download them, it's gone. It's up to Disney to decide if they want to give it back to you or not. They hold all the keys.
I call bullshit on that one. You know, the only thing I can think about that is maybe they're removing it so it's a timeless piece, so there's nothing that kind of ties it to one generation or the next. But at the very same time, I'm thinking, you know, that is just such cheap bullshit. Is there something wrong with keeping a dedication on there that's on there for maybe 5 or 10 seconds? Is there something wrong with that? Like, that's just cold-hearted cheap shit.
That is cold-hearted cheap shit. Someone said earlier, it's almost as if Disney is getting tipped off to future canceling. I'm honestly, anything concerning Stan Lee, people are going to go after because of who he is, what he's done, and what he's created. The age of canceling great men has been upon us for the last 6-7 years. Anyone who's gone and passed away that did something absolutely great had to be a horrible motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, of course. And I was just sitting here thinking, what the hell could have Stan Lee possibly done in his lifetime to piss someone off? Because that makes no sense to me.
He did some shit. He did some shit. He took some credit. He took credit for some things that wasn't exactly him, but his compatriots that came up with. There is some work throughout the years that he has completely taken credit for. Like, I created all of this, when no, it wasn't just him, and they had just as much to do with its greatness as he did. He just ran with it.
Well, isn't that ironic? Because you mean to tell me Disney wouldn't be guilty of the same shit?
Oh no, I'm absolutely not. Stan Lee wasn't pure. No, he absolutely was not. But Disney is not pure either. So fuck Disney. If they want to take that high road bullshit, then they can kiss my fat white ass.
Hell yeah. Yep.
And this is it. It's like clockwork, Loki. Once someone passes, the Twitter mob comes out to accuse them of being an ist or a phobe. It's exactly right. Jack Kirby, anyone? Thank you. Psychodorf 9. And our good friend Klobby, if he was listening right now, would absolutely agree with you. Jack Kirby, Stan took a lot of shit that he didn't have very much to do with and claimed it was his when no, there were people behind the scene churning that shit out and he didn't have anything to do with it. But he was a salesman. Stan was a salesman. And one of the things you have to understand about salesmen is they're going to run with it and they're going to tell tales.
Yeah.
So,
and
that's Stan, and I don't hold that against him in any way, shape, or form because that's just Stan Lee.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else would hold that against him because, I mean, even if he took liberties here and there, you know, rather great or small, you know, you can thank him for bringing a lot of shit that people love, especially now, into the limelight there, you know, because without Stan Lee, you're probably missing half of what's out there today.
Magitech Mag says Disney taking the high ground. That is such bullshit.
I have the high ground.
And Fat Steven Skull, who has a stream coming up in about an hour, if I'm correct, about an hour. I will be there listening. Steven says the magical world of remakes, edits, and agendas.
That's a key word there, Fat Steven. Agenda, because they've all got 80 billion of them working around the clock, trying to appease their own minds and do whatever it's going to take, being the conglomerate that they are.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for the $2 Canadian Super Chat, brother. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And this one is just for you, brother. Skull!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
The Matt K, my favorite Stan Lee cameos in Mallrats. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's going back a ways. What a classic.
I don't know what your propensity is with superhero dongs. And he's like, well, what does it matter? But Hulk has a giant green dong. What does it matter if Clobby's got a rock
Yeah.
thing between his legs? He's like, I don't know about all that, but yes, absolutely, that scene is magic. It really is.
Getting a lot of good images today, too.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Pat Steven. They removed Stan Lee tribute. They not just Stan Lee, but other people as well. They have changed them, and all of that was there when they showed up on the streaming service. Let me be very clear. This isn't something that transitioned that they can blame Netflix for. It was all there when it went live on Disney Plus. And they have been altered since. They have been altered and removed. This happened after they went live on Disney Plus.
Yeah, what a shock. I can't really say I'm surprised, honestly. I mean, I am a little bit surprised because of all things, they would love to dictate and rearrange themselves. That would be one of the last things I would expect. So, yeah, like I said, it's just cold-hearted and it's cheap. And I don't agree with it. I don't think anybody else would who was a fan of Stan Lee. Yeah, it's just sad. It's sad that this is where we are. Just bending to the whims of the mobs.
Arwen Avalon saying it's senseless and stupid. It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Keep a hold of your physical media, ladies and gentlemen. Do not let that go. Hug it. That's right. Hug it.
Tell it you love it.
I've got 2 big boxes of DVDs buried in my storage room. Of course, I've got a plethora of Blu-rays and 4K out in the living room on different shelves and different hidey holes, because I'm not going to let go. I'm not going to go all digital. It's not going to happen.
Oh, hell no. No way. No way. So Loki, let me ask. Let's let's dive into this here. What does physical media mean to you in your life?
Collections. I'm a collector. It's like I won't be happy until I have all of the Godzilla movies on Blu-ray. I won't be happy until
That's gonna be a lot.
Well, I've got them. I've got every Godzilla movie on Blu-ray. Some of them in 4K where available. I'm a collector. I like collecting.
Yeah.
I've got various series in either Blu-ray or DVD, depending on how you can get it. I will be getting the new Star Trek Director's Cut, Star Trek the Motion Picture Director's Cut on 4K. Not because I necessarily love that movie, but I want that Director's Cut, which I like better than the original theatrical version. I want it on 4K. I want the visual splendor. It's a very visual movie.
Yes, it is. And that was one of the positive things it had going for it. Yeah. But it's got its nostalgia factor, I guess. So yeah, I mean, of course, why wouldn't you go after something like that? Absolutely.
Games, books, films, toy. I am a big, I want a book in my hand. Yeah. I want to smell the paper when I open the book. There's a smell to paper, especially if it was made good. If it's a quality book, you're gonna get a good smell to that paper.
Yeah, that lovely.
I want all that.
That lovely new book smell, and I've got several leather bound, big, thick ass friggin' novels and shit. Man, every time you pick one of those up, you just give a little whiff of that nicely bound leather, and oh yeah, it's a trip, man.
Pat S says, Zeropium, sadly, you'd be amazed how many great movies are impossible to find streaming, even to rent. I'll tell you one, Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yeah.
We were talking wrestling earlier. Yeah. Hell Comes to Frogtown. I've got it on VHS. I paid $120 in the heyday of VHS to get Hell Comes to Frogtown on VHS.
God, that's crazy.
You cannot find that movie. It is a hard-ass movie to find.
Damn right.
So I have always kept it.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what it means to me, because I was thinking about this before the show, and I'm thinking, what does having a physical collection of anything mean? Like whether it's books or movies or games or hell CDs, records, tapes, all that. To me, it's not only, well, for starters, a sense of ownership. Like you can hold these things; they're yours. You own them, even if you don't have a platform to use them on. I currently don't have a record player, but I've still got a whole box full of vinyls, and I'm never getting rid of those.
That's right.
But on top of that, most importantly to me, having a physical collection of something is also, it's a sense of who you are. It's a showcase of the things you like. I mean, you can have someone come over, he's like, oh, hey, yeah, check this out or check that out. They see your rack of NES games or your VHS or your DVDs, and it's conversation. It's like, oh, you like that? That's cool. Yeah. What do you like about that? What's your favorite such and such? So it's also a showcase of what makes you, you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's that awkward
Steven
silence.
just found the DVD Blu-ray combo. Really? They must have re-released it.
New listing. How much is that going for now?
Let's find out.
It's time for the Google, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Do. Hell comes to Frogtown. While you're looking, see if you can get it. Oh shit! What was that other wrestling movie called? Oh, it's escaping my memory. It was the one with Hogan and Zeus. Shit, what was that called?
Dookie.
Someone in chat will probably know. God, I don't remember.
2033 on deep discount.
That's not bad.
They've got
That's
a
pretty
combo
decent.
pack. I'm not seeing the DVD Blu-ray combo. I see the Blu-ray imports. You can import it. That's what's up. It's not in the US. It's an import.
Maybe it got delisted because Fat Steven just bought the only one that was there.
Nice.
No holds barred. Thank you, Matt Cave. You nailed it, brother. Way to go. No holds barred. Yes, that's what it was.
Dookie.
Tropic Thunder. No, Pat S. That was not.
Welcome to Frogtown. Brand new. Thank you, Steven, for sending this. 2617 US. What? Brand new, never opened, or because it's got boobies in it.
Oh. How do you like this, ladies and gentlemen? We're shopping on your time. Isn't it great? This
Leaping
is
Frog Legs. What a movie. It's all got 5 stars, too.
Wow.
It's weird. It's funny. It's a classic. 100%.
Absolutely.
If you're looking for a movie with sex, comedy, weird mutants all in the same package, this is the movie for you.
Or go check out Toxic Crusaders or Toxic Avengers, whatever the hell that was called. Man, that was a dirty movie.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Fat Steven, for sending me that.
Woo! Hail, Fat Steven. Hell yeah.
But you find stuff like that and you keep it. I mean, I've had that movie on VHS for 25 years. It was the like first movie I ever bought with work money.
Yeah.
I went down, I ordered it. I had to order it from Blockbuster because it was out of print. Hence the $120 I paid for it on VHS.
Mm-hmm.
It was out of print. They weren't making copies. And yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I've had it ever since.
Hell yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't even remember I think one of the first movies I bought with my own money way back when, I don't know, was it Batman? It might have been Batman, 89 Batman, or it might have been Terminator 2. I don't know. It's kind of a blur back then, but I still have all those. I got a whole friggin' box full of VHS shit that isn't going anywhere. My VCR is still in there too. And I'm never getting rid of them. Hell no.
No, and you shouldn't. People sell all that shit, get rid of it, let it get erased.
Yeah.
No, screw that. No, and that doesn't make you a pat rat either. You're just a collector. You're a collector holding on to things that are important to you.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing. I mean, I know someone on the outside would be like, well, they don't even make VCRs anymore. Why do you still have it? It's like, that's exactly the point. These are relics of our own lives. You know, this is the stuff that makes up our livelihood and who we are as a person and the things that we still love. So, God, no, I'm not getting rid of any of that.
Big shout out to Kai. Big shout out to Kai this morning. Good morning, brother. How are you doing?
That's a nice hairdo.
Nice hairdo. Give me your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Bad Steven Seagal says Toxic Avengers Freaks is another one.
God, that's crazy. There's Soul Assassin with a funny memory there. I remember my brother saving his lunch money for months and walking into a Hot Topic to buy a Korn album with a sock full of quarters. I didn't think Hot Topic would have sold things like that. I thought it was all just, no offense, like all the preppy little friggin' wannabe goth kid kind of attire.
No, that's
there.
now. That's now.
Okay, so yeah. Because I didn't even know.
Hot Topic used to, before the Harry Potter shit, Hot Topic had albums. They had all kinds of shit. It wasn't just pops and short skirts.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember what Korn album it was? It's probably going back a ways. Was it self-titled? Was it Life is Peachy? Was it Follow the Leader? Might have been Follow the Leader, because that's when all the stores started carrying that shit.
Mallrats is one. Mallrats is one of them.
Yeah. I don't know, man. There's been so many. Like, you round up all the cameos and shit, man. There's too many to mention.
And Magitech Max and Badass, we will get to that comment in a minute, but Magic Mads, VHS are historical. Clearly people don't understand archaeology is important for future generations, so it's all history. That's right. And Badass, this is a big thing. I almost bought a Laserdisc player and a whole crate of discs while I was in Dallas last year. It was tempting. It was very tempting.
Yeah.
Instead, I got a Black Hole, the soundtrack to the Black Hole on vinyl that was printed in the 70s. So you can imagine what that cost.
Very nice.
But yeah.
God, that's crazy, man. Yeah.
I almost did. It was either the laser disc and a whole shitload. I could have got a shitload, like 40 laser discs and the player for what I paid for that Black Hole soundtrack on vinyl.
Wow. So many memories. Oh my.
Breaking, Elon Musk buys 3 billion stake in Twitter and is now the platform's largest shareholder. About fucking time.
Yeah. God, I wonder what's going to happen now. He's going to take Twitter up into space. It's going to be the first bird-shaped satellite he's got up there. This tweet.
Stan Lee played himself in the Guild. Yes, he did.
Oh, God, I remember
tweet a bit, tweet a bit, tweet a bit. Do.
There are big movies. Cocoon and Hitchcock's Rebecca, not available on digital. Cocoon, yeah. Make sure you eat your Quaker Oats. It's the right thing to do.
Punk rock before the dark times. It was where I could get stuff to put colors for my now missing hair.
Aww.
Melody. Threw all my VHSs out like 10 years ago during a movie when I had limited space in the U-Haul and didn't own a VHS player anymore. I hate that I did that. I know. I had, I want to tell you what really fucking hurts, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I did this. When I moved from Houston to Fort Worth, this would be in 2006, I boxed up all of my Columbia House.
Oh my God.
Next Generation and DS9 VHS sets. And those were in my parents' garage attic after my parents passed away. And I have no idea what my brother did with them or if they're still there. I have no fucking clue. I don't know what happened to them. I just know that I had the entire Columbia House collection of Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek DS9. And those are gone forever. So I totally get that when you look at something like that. I did not have the space to take them. My dad was just like, just put them up in the attic. It'd be fine. And then I just never got them back.
Yeah.
I never thought about it. Anytime I was down there, I had a car full of kids. I didn't have room to bring them back. So it was just one of those things that
Yeah. Hey,
yeah.
like everybody's been through something like that. Like I've gotten rid of so much shit over the years that you constantly look back on it and regret saying, "Oh, I could have found a way to make that work." But when you're in the moment like that, especially with a big life change like moving and shit, you really focus fire on the things that you really got to prioritize first and foremost, not even thinking, "Oh, I don't really need this. I don't really need this." And then we always look back with the regret thinking, "Man, I should have just found a way to take that with me." We've all been there.
And Dean Krantz, yeah, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Yeah,
Well,
that's the way it was after my dad passed away.
Yeah, we all got to light a candle later for our memories.
Comic Relief Crusader says, as a graphic designer, I transfer VHS to digital because the magnetic tape will degrade over time depending on temperature and moisture. I have to save important media. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And good tip there for those that didn't know, in case you got something like that stashed away, go check on it. Make sure it's still alive, because once it's gone, it's gone.
And Pat S says, my good friend didn't have the heart to throw away his Star Trek VHS tapes. He gave them to my nephews, made their year.
I hope they're looking after it.
Bob, VHS recorders were not cheap back in the early 80s, but I remember the wonder of being able to record TV for the first time or watch Star Wars at home.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
That was a huge thing.
People bootlegged the shit out of Star Wars because you couldn't get it on VHS for the longest time.
Yeah. And then when handy cams and stuff came out, everyone's bringing them into theaters, doing all that bootleg shit. Oh, man, what a glorious time. And now they just made it easier with phones and everything. Brandon, Looney Tunes fan, asking me what is my favorite Looney Tunes character. You know what, buddy? I don't know. I used to watch the Looney Tunes cartoon every Saturday morning or afternoon, both. I honestly couldn't tell you what my favorite was because there were so many of them.
Really? You can't? I mean, if Marvin the Martian was always my favorite.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was always kind of a toss up between, the obvious
Taz.
ones. Yeah, like Taz and Bugs and even Daffy Duck, because he's, he didn't even wear pants. He just let his feathers feel the weather. Just let it all hang out there like, what? I don't know. There's so many great characters. It's honestly hard to choose.
Cut out, speaking of Daffy, and since we're sitting here talking about, shit that Disney cut out, if you watch Roger Rabbit on Disney
God,
Plus,
don't get me started.
They cut out the scene where Donald calls him a very, very a very, very bad word.
Very bad word.
Yeah, you don't say. Donald just hauls off and he's like, "You stupid," and he calls him it. He calls Daffy it, and they cut that out of the. I do not know if they cut it from the Blu-ray and the 4K that came out, but I do know they cut it from the digital.
God. See, I thought it would be something easy to do, like, that little freeze frame image of Jessica Rabbit's little upskirt shot there. I thought they would have got rid of that first, if they haven't already. They probably have.
I don't know. I wasn't even thinking about that. I just fast forwarded it to the part where, and that was a while back.
Yeah. I wonder if they got rid of all the creepy ass Christopher Lloyd stuff at the end, because man, that guy was freaky in that movie.
No, they kept all that.
Okay, good. Because Christopher Lloyd is a legend. I was frozen today. Wile E. Coyote. Genius.
Life is what you make of it, Marty. So make it a good one.
I will, Doc. I don't know, Doc. This version of 2015 kind of sucks.
Shark still looks fake.
Shark still looks fake. God, I love Michael J. Fox. Oh, man. fellow Canadian. Woo!
Pepsi perfect.
Yo, man, can I get a Pepsi free? Want a Pepsi, kids? You're gonna pay for it. There's another prime example. I've still got the Back to the Future trilogy box set on VHS.
Your choice
You
of
know,
beans, chicken, beef or pork. You must try something special.
Oh God, there'd be one thing they'd try to edit out of that one is a little Michael Jackson cameo there.
Mm.
Oh man,
Beans, chicken, beef or pork.
all I want is a Pepsi.
I hope Christopher Lloyd is batshit crazy in whatever role he has in Star Wars.
Oh God, is he going to be in Star Wars?
Oh, wow. He was in Star Trek. Give me Genesis!
God, I remember that. I remember seeing because I saw the Trek movie. That was 3, right? Search for Spock.
Yeah.
I saw that one. Pardon me. I saw that one well after Back to the Future, and I'm sitting there watching, and I'm seeing this Klingon sitting on the bridge, and he's talking like a Klingon, but he's also sounding a lot like Christopher Walken, Christopher Lloyd. And I'm thinking, no shit, is that Doc Brown? That's Doc Brown playing a Klingon, isn't it? My God.
Now Jessica Rabbit is in a trench coat. Really?
Yeah, Arwen and I, we've talked about this. We still have yet to figure it out. To figure out if she's wearing anything under the trench coat. And if she's not, I'm okay with that.
Patty cake, patty cake, patty cake,
What?
patty cake.
Patty cake. What? Patty cake. God damn it. I'm naughty boy. Yeah,
Patty cake, patty cake, patty cake.
Patty cake. So lady, oh my God, we are dirty old men today.
Gun Buddy, who's been a member for 5 months and is a warrior of Midgar, says Christopher Lloyd was in the Tremors TV show. No, why?
Oh my God, was that actually a thing? Did they ever lure Kevin Bacon into that project? Because I know over the years he kind of started to embrace his role in Tremors, so I don't know if
he didn't want anything to do with that fucking series at all.
He didn't, but then I remember a few years ago they were starting to say like, oh, Kevin Bacon's starting to show interest or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, so to backtrack a little bit, if any of you ever figure out if Jessica's got anything on under the trench coat, let me know. No reason.
Good night, Kai. Good night, brother. Have a great one. Can't wait to talk to you. We're going to talk to you soon. We're going to hang out. Got to have you on the show. We'll bring you on like a Thursday or a Tuesday or something. Hang out.
Yeah.
Six says, I've never seen Roger Rabbit. Then you don't know about patty cake, Six.
Oh.
Patty cake, patty cake, patty cake.
Patty cake. It doesn't hold as true when two guys are doing it. But hey, it's 2022. That's okay.
Much love, brother. Much love, brother. I miss the Among Us gaming nights and hanging out and just having a good time. Oh yes, I miss those nights.
Hey, there's always time to do that again.
Pop says, "Got to get to work." Loki, talk to you tomorrow. Take it easy, Pops. Have a great one. I liked Reba and Tremors. Gave the kids an unloaded revolver. Yeah.
You know,
oh yes.
Yeah. You know, I'm not really a Reba McEntire fan. I mean, the lady could sing her ass off. Don't get me wrong, but I actually thought she did a great job in Tremors. You didn't even get penetration with the elephant gun. It's like, yeah, they're totally feeding her all the gun tech scripts to read. But man, yeah, she did a good job.
She's a kick-ass bitch in that movie. I tell you what.
Oh yeah,
went on to do Reba, the TV series.
Yeah.
After her own name, but damn, you'll never forget when, dude, she's like firing a flare gun and a handgun at the same time, throwing that shit to the side. She's like, "Bring it on, you big motherfucker!"
She's dual wielding the pistols. The only thing I didn't like about that scene is she wasn't alternating fire. Not that it really matters to me so much. She's pulling both triggers at the same time. I'm thinking, no, you want to pop it off like pop, 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 pop. She's just sitting there going, gish, gish, gish. And that's okay. But yeah, man, they put the guns in her hand and she just had a kick-ass time with it.
Mark Emily, tired. Oh, dear God, no. I have PTSD. from getting airlocked, walking to a panel before the game got started really good. So, okay. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. You guys are gonna absolutely love this. There are awesome ways to take people out in the Among Us game. You're running around the ship. You're taking out your fellow crew members. They have no idea you're the alien infiltrator. But what's even better than all of that, and what's more fun, is when you can convince the crew that someone else is the murderer. When you point your finger at them and say, murderer, and everyone listens to you, and someone gets airlocked.
Why don't you throw him out the airlock, Commander?
It's not about taking everybody out fast and quiet. It's about convincing the crew you're not the killer and other people are.
It's like dangling that little string of self-doubt in there, and unease and unrest, and just causing silent chaos that way. It's a cerebral thing, and oh god, yeah, just have some fun with it that way.
And Arwen Avalon says, I usually vote for Mark by default.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Absolutely.
I'd hate to get in on that with you guys. Feel like, let's team up and just destroy the alien in the airlock. Yeah. Why y'all coming after me? I didn't do shit.
Yep. That sadistic Loki laugh.
No one does it better than Loki. He's got that shit down. He should patent that. Just patent it.
Just patent the laugh. Patent the laugh. Hashtag blame Loki.
Hashtag blame Loki. Loki did it.
Get your hashtag blame Loki shirts on Teespring.
Dude, you could totally do that. Yeah.
I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have a link. Somebody out there has a link. I'm sure
Someone will
somebody
have a
out
link
there
for
has
that.
a link.
Buy your
Yes. Yeah. There is your hashtag blame Loki and some really cool tapestries. We've got some kick-ass fucking Viking tapestries.
Yes,
guys.
I am here for the tapestries.
Yeah, tapestries.
Yeah.
You tell General Rumoff I am here to view the tapestries.
Oh god. There's another classic trilogy right there. Yes, I said trilogy.
Mark cheats. It's true.
Oh man.
And I'm out of drink this morning. I'm out of tea.
Hashtag Loki's dry.
I'm dry.
God,
And
what
lemon tea, lemon southern sweet tea.
How old are we? We're doing what the kids are doing.
No, I am not drinking Coke in the morning anymore, and I'm trying not to drink Coke at all. So I'm
Really?
working on it.
No more Dr. Pepper for you, really?
No more Dr. Pepper, no more Coke, no more nothing in the morning. I might have like a zero. Ha! But I don't like the way they taste in the morning.
Oh.
Ooh, 6.
6 is wet.
6.
Admit
I'm
it,
not
6.
dry.
Do you get wet with perspiration?
Damn.
I had no idea.
6 is gonna be
That would explain
riding
those,
on to our Wednesday show. Oh my.
That would explain those lovely little liquid colors you have on your profile pic there. That explains it. Yep. All right. Hashtag get wet.
That's right. 6 in the words of Andre 3000. What's cooler than cool? Ice cold plus penguins like cold.
Yeah, they do. They do, but they also like
Moist.
staying warm. Moist. Is that a thing? Is that what we call it now?
Moist.
Larry
Moist.
says wet and ready. You know, yeah.
And ready.
Go Google that. See how many porn movies come.
Hashtag get wet.
Well, this show this morning took a rather unexpected turn. Yeah.
You need to have some merch, 6. You need to get you some merch out there. Get wet with 6.
Oh my god. Get wet with 6. 7
Keep it
times
together,
a day.
boys. Keep it together.
Oh, don't worry. We got it all together. Don't worry. We're not going off the rails. This is what we do. This is what we do best. We do it live.
We
And
do it live.
if we
do
get-
it live.
If we get wet in the process, hey, that's just how the rocks roll. Moist. Arr, 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 arr.
That's right.
Slippery When Wet, like a regular Bon Jovi album. Oh, God. Yeah. Someone out there's probably got the Bon Jovi record collection. Yeah, man. This is why I love hanging out with you guys. You don't give a shit what we say. You just roll with it. If we're all getting wet now at the same time, then yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Moist.
Thanks. That's a perfect time to do that when I've got drink in my mouth.
Sound wave is moist.
We're all getting moist. And what is that? Mother, I'm wet and I've turned the cooling units back on.
Oh my God.
No, it's just me.
What the fuck, y'all? Dictionary. I like that. I like that, Arlen. What the fuck? Oh, y'all. Dictionary. I like it. This chat is full of gods of war and goddesses of seduction. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes,
The other day, I had to prove to a friend that Cool as Ice is a real movie starring Vanilla Ice. He regrets having now watched it.
Doesn't he flip houses now or something?
Something like that.
Yeah. And apparently he's good at it.
I remember when who was his bookie when his bookie beat the shit out of him because he was like, I'm Vanilla Ice, I'm the biggest, and he just pitch slapped him on the floor and he was like, I own you, bitch.
Yeah. Go ninja, rap. Go
Yeah. Ninja rap.
Yeah,
Oh
just happened to be performing in that abandoned, unlabeled warehouse where the turtles are fighting. But hey, we'll go with it because we need a theme song for the movie. Oh, yeah. Oh, look who showed up.
Now available is the amazing Mex_Icon Iron Man. Mexican Mex_Icon Iron Man. New rabbit chicken moist wipes. Made with real virtual rabbit chicken extract.
So is that like a topical kind of thing, or do you eat it? Because if it's made with virtual rabbit chicken extract, it sounds like you could be able to eat it. That'd be a nice way to moisten up and clean your insides.
Our old buddy Lyle could use some moist wet wipes, wet naps.
I can't believe the turn we took this morning.
Chicken.
Now we're talking about
the Colonel.
I got a craving for some nice juicy wet chicken now. Hell yeah! Oh,
You need wet
Larry
naps.
says it's a wipe. I don't care. I'll try to eat it anyway.
And fuck that. I'll
In
eat
the
the
name of
chicken and
science.
then use the wet naps.
I don't want to eat a used moist chicken wet nap.
We could always roast a Dumacorn and Warrior for Mexican Iron Man.
Yeah, we could. No, Larry, I do not actually eat moist wipes. It's
And
just,
thank you so much,
Yes.
brother, for the $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And this one is just for you because I know you like it. We're going to war, gladiator style. Score! What? Death, raining fire.
fire makes me wet with perspiration because it's hot.
Go Auburn. What
Yeah.
the fuck, Mexican Iron Man?
Is NCAA rolling right now? Is that even in season? I don't know when their season is.
Tell me about the rabbits again, George. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? What is your profession? That's right.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
What do you do? I bake bread. What do
I
you do?
bake-
I'm a Smith's assistant. What do you do? I like to go out into the shut up. Spartans. Yeah. What is your profession?
I bake cookies.
You know what? I almost got that. I was in a comic book store. I almost bought the graphic novel of 300. I did not, though, because I put that back so that I could get a Army of Darkness #1 signed. So I put the 300 back. I got a bunch of comics.
Yeah.
while I was in Galveston.
Yeah. Something signed though, and you got to jump on that.
Oh yeah.
Jump on that like a disco stick. Our mommy says that our daddy is a real sex machine.
I hear rabbit chicken extract cures alopecia. I heard that too. That 70s rock
Really?
band with a member chat of 12 months. Oh yeah, because what's her name?
Oh,
Jada
man.
Pinkett Smith, who loves to have a mouthful of hot dogs. I might add. She's looking for a cure for alopecia so she can grow her hair back out.
Yeah, some rabbit chicken might do it. I don't know. Just keep a rabbit chicken moist wet wipe on there for a while. And
before we get out of here, let me just ask you, if you knew a guy that basically had to sleep at the end of the bed like a dog while his wife gets it up the ass from another guy, how would you feel if someone made a joke about her hair loss? I mean, if you're used to, guys just nailing her from behind in your presence, why would it matter if they told a joke in your presence? I don't get that.
That's a really interesting question. And seeing it from multiple perspectives. And thanks a lot, guys. I'm getting a lot of good mental images today. That's great. So that's a really interesting question, which poses my question of how fucked up do you have to be to do what you do just like that when you should be used to other more radical things happening in your life? So, I don't know. Maybe he's an alien. In which case, I'm going to call out a turf war on this sumbitch.
A Dega Outlaw says,
Cuck!
Cuck!
What? I said cuck! What? Cuck! I don't know.
Oh my God.
But if it were me,
if he gets divorced, she'll take him to the cleaners. Yeah.
Aww. And who's going to hire him then? Oh my God. I don't give a fuck. What? I said I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Arwen. Yeah, you didn't know about that? Yeah, he got bitched and put at the foot of the bed like a dog while she, because that's her thing.
We saw it on the internet, so it's true.
She can bring whoever she wants to bed because they have an open marriage. She's had more cocks than Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
Mr. Clean.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, you've got bigger things to worry about, you two. So just, yeah. Why don't you deal with who's actually wearing the pants and the panties in your relationship and figure that shit out and quit relying
Keely
on
Chow.
publicity.
Will Smith's marriage does a better job keeping jokes out than U.S. keeping illegal immigrants out or immigrants out of Jada's mouth.
Ooh. Yeah, I think we grossed out poor Lady Arwen. I'm sorry. But hey, well, it's the end of the show when we're going balls to the walls. Yeah, you talk about getting wet and being a cuckold little pooch screwer, then hey, that's just how.
Okay, so Mark the Infinitely Tire says, I would have left a long time ago if I were Will Smith. They have some kind of arrangement. I just don't get where this whole like I'm going to defend my lady's honor comes from. If that's how they want their marriage, whatever. Who am I to fucking judge?
He wasn't defending shit. He laughed. She got pissed, so he had to act all pissed off.
That's right. He had to be all I'm big and bad. I'm gonna walk up there and show that motherfucker what's up. What I never got is, and this is why I always thought it was fake from the very beginning. They had an agreement in 2016 where he was going to make all these jokes about her, and he talked to Will and he talked to her, and they were like, no, everything's cool. Everything's great. And so what the fuck's the problem? Really? I mean, if he was making fun of her 6 fucking years ago, so the fuck what? Who cares?
Well, times were different back then. Everybody's sensitive now. You have to mold with whatever the hell they're telling you to be these days.
Oh yeah, and totally Soul Assassin. Right now, I'm thinking of the Pantera song where Dimebag's like, "I fucked your girlfriend last night as she laid in bed. I fucked her. She called me daddy, and I called her baby, and I slapped her on the ass." Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Smack my bitch up. Smack my bitch up. Oh, God.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's going back a ways.
Oh, we're getting out of here, guys. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Thank you for being a part of 0 Hour. We could not do this without you guys. Absolutely, positively could not. From the super chats to the comments, you guys are the very best in chat. Please share this out. I normally, don't say anything, but please share this out. Like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Thank you for being here. Thank you all so very much. Big thank you to Zeropium for flying with me today, for co-hosting with me each and every Monday. He's absolutely wonderful, guys. I keep bugging him about having a channel because he really needs to have a channel. He really does. The guy's great. He's got a wonderful personality. He is single. For all the ladies out there, he is single.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? Don't you dare start pimping for me on this show.
He's single, ladies and gentlemen.
Single and wet. No.
Single and wet.
Really, thank you for all the kind words, but don't feel obligated to sub to my totally inactive YouTube channel. It's not a requirement, guys. I love getting to come and let me rephrase that. I love getting to come here and for fuck's sakes. I love getting to hang out with you guys every Monday morning with my wonderful co-host, the always impeccable and completely original Stone Loki. But again, thank you all so much for tuning in and supporting us because, I absolutely love getting to hang out with you guys. Yes, Arwen, he's totally pimping me out, man.
The two best comments today. One was 6, the wet comment, of course. The second is Arwen Avalon's comment right here. Are you pimping him out, Loki?
Oh my God. No, nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that at all. Anyway, no, you guys are awesome. So, everyone give yourselves a nice big self high five, raise a mug of tea, toast, whatever, beer, coffee, whatever you're drinking. Give yourself a big hell yeah.
And don't forget, Pat Steven Seagal's live stream's coming up, I think, in 30 minutes. Until then, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And have a great one, yo.
What?
What?
What? Hell
what?
Yeah. What?
What? What?
These videos are tremendous.
Another beer? What?
It doesn't matter what you think. Later, everyone.
That's the bottom line.